Hello everyone, it's Hannah here from Virtually Fluent. Welcome to today's vocabulary video where we are going to discuss money. We're not going to go too much into detail and talk about specific financial accounting vocabulary. That's for another day. Today we're talking about the basic concept of money, some very basic vocabulary in English, so hopefully you feel more confident having conversations about money in English. So let's get started with our vocabulary video. Now, money is constantly evolving. There are lots of different types of money. Slightly further back in the past, we had cheques, which were ripped out of checkbooks, and you used to write the quantity of money you would like to give to somebody else on these cheques. You also have cash. Within cash, you have different note denominations. And cash can be taken out of an ATM, an automatic teller machine. We also have coins, which are the little metal round circles, again with different denominations. A lot of kids tend to keep these coins in piggy banks. And of course, we have both our credit and debit cards. When you use credit or debit cards, you either have contactless payments or you may be asked to enter your PIN in a card machine. You do have some slightly more solid places to keep some money, such as a safe or to keep other more valuable things. But most people do tend to put their money into banks or building societies, which are the financial institutions. With these banks, you tend to go down to your local branch and you can open an account. It could be an individual account, a business account, a joint account. And here you can do lots of different activities. You can regularly check your balance. You can print or simply view online your statements, your monthly statements, which is sort of a summary of the payments, the money coming in and going out of your account. Generally, if you are paid a salary, that will be paid into your chosen bank account. And when you receive other forms of funding, such as a pension benefit post-retirement, or some benefits from social benefits from the local government, this will also go into your account. Now, every country tends to have their own currency. Here in the UK, we have the GBP, the Great British Pound, the pound sterling, and you would need to check the exchange rate, so the value of your own currency into a different currency. You can go to these bureaus to exchange the money from one currency to another. When you're working in a different currency or transferring or dealing with that, that would then be foreign exchange. But as you know, money is used everywhere by different businesses and services. When you walk into shops, you may need to make a payment. You could use either cash or coins to make a payment at the till, the place where they keep the cash. You may have the cash you give them, or petty cash, which is sort of extra coins to ensure that they have change to give you. The cashier has change to give you. But unfortunately, you often find a lot of problems with money as well. It may be that you get into debt when you borrow some money from a bank or a different lender, and maybe you can't pay it back. You would go into debt. Maybe you took out a loan, potentially from a loan shark with incredibly high interest rates, and can't pay it back. A lot of banks do allow a small overdraft, which is interest-free. However, ultimately, you would need to pay that back. It may just be that you invested your money badly. And of course, we have other problems such as counterfeits, which is illegal tender, and other issues such as fraud. And it's important to remember that you might get some extra bank charges as well, depending on the kind of money you're depositing and withdrawing. There's one sector which is quite specific when we talk about money, and this is finances in property. So generally, if you were to buy a property, you would need to put down a deposit on something, which would be a percentage of the total amount due. If you do then take some money from a financial institution to pay For a property, this is then called a mortgage, and you would pay off your mortgage on a monthly or yearly basis. You could set up direct debit or standing order. That is a slightly different vocabulary to the general process of talking about money. But we will do some other videos upcoming on financial and accounting vocabulary and also some business English videos in the future. Today is just a basic conversation, simple vocabulary, so you can understand the concept of money in English. If you liked today's video, go ahead and give us a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and turn notifications on so you know exactly when we're releasing new videos on our Virtually Fluent YouTube channel. That's all for today. This is Hannah from Virtually Fluent, bringing English to life.